Yo, what's good? It's Mad Squabbles. I'm here with taste creators. You already know what it is. It's hip hop in the building.
I am not a mad rapper. I rap to get rappers mad after. My punches hit his neck and deliver back. Look, I've been the illest in rap since lyricism collapsed. I'm the illegitimate villain who implemented the wrath. Mess around and cut your time short, the rarest kind. Fuck a paradigm on a divine course. Mine sorta sporadic, lines nothing short of elaborate. Once a sorcerer, now I've morphed with a dragon. More torturous patterns, caught you with the force of a phantom. Orbits are shattered, when I voice my thoughts it's a hazard. Don't approach me with no phony shit. My soul's equipped with a holy gift to only patrol the hoaxes who know we sick, overdosing on potent scripts. I'm finna be giving you niggas the blues, I'm like a soulful crip. Cripple your focal grip. Exceeding the bar set was never far-fetched. I crash dummies like a car wreck, making them all sweat, they all vexed. Constantly starving, I disregard rest. I'm a grade A instrumental killer, this a contest, Mad Squabbles. Living in hell, I can tell when I started. The goal is to focus on I and the target.
Let me ask you, when did you... You're 20, about to be 22 now, right?
Yeah.
When did you first, how did you even get into rap?
Around like 11 or 12, I started singing. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first got into music period. And around like 13, I just stopped doing that. I figured, I don't know what I was thinking around that age. But around 15, me and my cousin, we was just like talking to a few other of my homies. It was like, yo, let's just start a rap group. I'm like, what, nigga, I can't rap, like, what you talking about? And then I just wrote my first rap on his step. I remember the day like it was yesterday. And, you know, the response I got was like, damn, yo, you should keep doing this, like. And, of course, it was like, you know, it was mediocre, less than mediocre, but, you know what I'm saying, that push, it pushed me to, like, get better, just keep going, keep doing it. Plus, I loved doing it anyway, like, you know what I'm saying, whether people liked it or not. The feeling I just got from listening to myself, you know what I'm saying, over the beat, it's just like, you know, no other feeling in the world to me, so.
So when did you, actually start recording?
Well, I started recording when I was 15, I was recording off my laptop, like no mic or whatever, it was just a mic on the laptop. I used to just sit the laptop on my lap, play the beat in my headphones and just sit there and rap. But I started like recording in a good studio around like 16. That's when I put out my first project, Puppets in the Game Volume 1. And yeah, it just got better from there. You know what I'm saying? Like the quality, and I was getting better with my flow and stuff like that. So it I kind of went into the good studio at the right time, because I probably would have been wasting money, you know what I'm saying, if I would have just went right in without, you know what I'm saying, getting better and stuff like that.
So how did you get connected? Because I know you mentioned like Teambackpack and all of that. So how when did you start, how did that happen? When did you start actually getting a little bit of a buzz? Just tell me a little bit about that story.
I started getting a little bit of a buzz. Well, how I got with Teambackpack, I did an interview, audition, an online audition. I just recorded myself rapping, 1 minute, maybe, probably a 16 over one of their beats that they had set up for this event called World Underground. Or it wasn't called World Underground before, but it was called something else, but I forget. But it's called World Underground now. It's this event, like 3-day event, where they bring a whole bunch of MCs out, have them compete in bar fights, and like, you know what I'm saying, just spit the first round, they had people just spit they best 16 over the beat that they chose for us. And from there, it was about, 2,800 MCs that was there in Brooklyn. That was just 2016 I'm talking about. And from there, they picked top 12, and then the top 12 competed in the bar fights. We just spit our best 16 against each other, and the crowd picked who they chose to win or whatever. And from there, from the top 12, I got to the top 3, and it was me, Marlon Craft, and Ren Thomas. And from there, you know what I'm saying, Teambackpack kind of embraced me as an artist, and they just helped me out as far as sharing my stuff and get my stuff to other blogs, other platforms and stuff like that. So that's when I really started building a fan base, and I kind of got the formula of like visuals, are better than like just MP3s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Visuals bring the traffic to the MP3, and that's when I started learning that in 2016, and I've been, you know, riding with that formula for a minute now. So.
Since then, you dropped a project, right?
Yeah, I dropped a couple projects since then. I dropped, shortly after that, I dropped the Art of Boom Bap, Generation Next, in December on my birthday. And then after that, I dropped Music Addiction Disorder Part 2, and I had already dropped Music Addiction Disorder Part 1, like before I did the event. So I dropped those 2 EPs, and then earlier this year, I dropped a full-length project titled Lamps, 12 tracks, you know.
Why do you call it Lamps?
Well, when I was writing it, I kind of wrote it based off of me coming from a dark place into a light place, because I kind of felt growing up I was like depressed a lot, you know what I'm saying? Then when I started writing the project 2 years prior to the release, and I used to just sit in my dorm room with this lamp on, just writing, you know what I'm saying? Just every night. I never used to write during the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always just listen to beats during the day, brainstorm, stuff like that, go to class, do whatever I need to do. But at night, you know what I'm saying, I just sat at my desk and just wrote with that lamp on. And then when I came home from college, because I had took a semester off or whatever, or I transferred to Westchester from Shippensburg, and then after that, you know, I still wrote at night and still used the lamp, you know what I'm saying, wherever I was at. But I was always just, the concept of the album was supposed to be coming from a dark place into the light. But I realized, like, towards when I started structuring the songs and stuff like that, it was more of me coming from a light place into the dark, because like I was like just more responsibilities, more things that I'm realizing about life in general, you know what I'm saying, as I'm getting older and stuff like that. So it kind of fluctuated. But the whole album is you know, melody driven, real hard kicks and snares, bars of course. And I was doing a lot of singing on that, because I started music singing. So, you know, I had to give them that side of me, that artistry side of me.
As far as producers, who do you work with?
Oh, well, I produce as well. And I produced a couple of Jones. I don't know how I forgot to say that. But yeah, I worked with 212 from New York. I worked with a couple producers from LA, Ill Eagle Productions, Deli Got Beats. I just met with iLLMind recently. We got a project we're supposed to be working on.
Tell me, yeah, so talk about that a little bit. How did y'all connect?
It was great how we connected. He hit me up on Twitter from this radio freestyle I did on Static Selector, the show off radio. Shout out to Static for having me on there. That was my first time up Shade 45, so it was a great opportunity. He hit me up on Twitter from that. About 3 months later, I did this Mo Bamba freestyle or remix or whatever, just like 1 minute freestyle. And he hit me up from that, like, yo, you killed that shit. Like, you gotta come down, you know what I'm saying? Let's cook up in the stew. I was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Went down there, sat in the studio, built with him. Great dude. The energy was, you know, positive. It was great synergy, everything. And played me some beats. I picked which ones, and you know, we working on this album now. It's gonna be crazy.
So, damn, so you sing too?
Yeah.
You produce, sing, and rap? That's awesome.
No doubt.
Where did the name come? How did you come up with Mad Squabbles?
It's a long story. I'm gonna try to cut it short, but like growing up, well, first of all, you know the movie Training Day, right? So that was my dad's favorite movie, and I used to get kicked out of a lot of daycares, you know what I'm saying? Because I was real literal. He used to tell me all the time, like, somebody put their hands on you, hit them back. And I took that literal, so like any tap, any pat on the back, anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm turning around punching the kid. Like, so I got kicked out of numerous numerous daycares. And then my dad just caught on. It caught on with my dad, and he was just like, this nigga be fighting. So like, his favorite movie is Training Day, and it's that scene where the white boy was beating up the boy in the alleyway, saving a girl, and then Denzel came down. He's like, damn, boy, you got mad squabbles, boy. And then
It's stuck.
yeah, it stuck. I was like 2 years old, he started calling me that. And then, you know, I played football, basketball. My name was always Squablz. Everybody that played organized sports with me, they always call me Squablz. Like, and nobody called me by my real name. And then when I started singing, Squablz. When I started rapping, it was Young Squablz at first. You know, I was still trying to find my shit. And then, you know, I just like, fuck it, Mad Squabbles. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't mad all the time. It's just like, when I rap, like, you feel that intensity. Like, you can see the intensity in my face, you know what I'm saying, in my voice, in my flow, everything, you know? And then I'm fighting for hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, ultimately, because hip-hop is the essence, you know what I'm saying? That's where my soul is at. Hip-hop is all the way in the 90s, 80s, you know what I'm saying? That's where my soul is at, so I'm fighting for hip-hop. Even though I like the up-to-date stuff, like, you know, the mumble rap, as they call it. I like some of that. But, you know what I'm saying, my soul is the hip-hop, it's in the hip-hop. So, yeah.
So what can we expect coming from you now? I know you're doing you got the project with Ill.
Right. I got that coming up. I got a few videos, I got a lot of videos dropping soon. A lot of videos off of the Lamps project. That's on all platforms, just so you know. Go stream that everywhere, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, everything. I got a few videos dropping from that. I got a few videos dropping from the new project. I got this new project I'm working on, Art of Boom Bap 2. It's the sequel to my Art of Boom Bap 1 Generation Next. I got a few videos dropping from that.
You've been busy.
Yeah, gotta stay busy. You know, shows, I haven't really had many shows lately, just because I've been trying to like build my, you know, internet presence. I did a lot of shows. I did shows with Black Star, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli, Dead Prez, Redman, Method Man, Busta Rhymes with Rod Digga. All these shows.
How those shows come about?
Well, we run into, like, from other shows that I do, like local shows, because I was doing a lot of local shows, and I just built that rapport as like a great performer, I guess. And I performed with DJ Ghetto, one of the best producers, one of the best DJs in Philly. He's a legend from Philly, actually. We do a lot of shows together. All our shows is like, it's a show. Like, it ain't no, you know, plug in my flash drive or bring a CD. I don't even know if people bring CDs no more. Put that aux cord in, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't just do that, you know what I'm saying? Unless I have to. But I bring DJ Ghetto, you know, he cut up, he, you know, show the crowd his, you know, crazy ability. And, you know, it's a show. Most times I have the graffiti artist drawing while I'm performing and stuff like that. So the shows come about just from me doing the other shows, and whoever's at the show probably, you know, try to inquire about getting me on another one. And then from that one, you know, it just branch off. It's like a ripple effect. So
if you had any advice to other artists that's out there trying to do this, what would that advice be?
Be who you are. Like, that's all I say. Like, be who you are, and don't base where you are off of where somebody else is, because you'll really stress yourself out doing that. Because I found myself doing that, and I just about a few months ago, actually, I just like found myself just not caring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just saying my path is my path. And like, can't nobody, you know what I'm saying, tell me different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody make me feel like, oh, just because he doing that, I should be, you know what I'm saying? I should be where he at. If I ain't where he at, I'm not nowhere. Nah, fuck that. Like, I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Is whatever I'm going through right now, is I'm supposed to be going through that. It's going to make me stronger. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to stay myself. Always going to stay true. You know what I'm saying? I can't really sell out. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not in me. As long as I keep my dignity, you know what I'm saying? And I just keep that work ethic, that drive, and that love, and that passion. As long as you keep that, you'll be good.
What is a taste creator to you? Are you a taste creator? And what is a taste creator in your opinion?
I mean, I do believe I'm a taste creator, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I bring my own wave. Like, I know a lot of people told me that I don't really sound like nobody else, you know what I'm saying? And I know that's like a loose statement because I got to get my style from somewhere that's just made it better, you know what I'm saying? And like, because I always listen to like the old school, Mos Def, Big L, them type of people. Even Kendrick, J. Cole, Chance, you know what I'm saying? I get my style from numerous like places, numerous different places, and you know what I'm saying? I just fuse it and make it my own. And, you know, I feel like that's why I'm a taste creator. I feel like that's what a taste creator is, you know what I'm saying? Taking everything that they've consumed, everything that they are around, and like producing it in art and making it like flavorful and like appealing to the masses. So that's what a taste creator is to me.
In the midst of the night, it was lit. It was bright, never dim. And I found better vibes.